Don't mistake courtesy for coin sent. Okay, now the original quote is don't mistake courtesy for consent. Welcome to another episode of Self-Employed Success Secrets Weekend Edition with me, your host Marcus. On today's episode, we're gonna talk about how you should not confuse someone being nice to you with somebody who wants to buy your services. Okay, this happens a lot, and this will happen a lot to you, and I want to warn you of it, because you can spend an hour, 2 hours, God forbid, you end up emailing and chasing these people when the interest was feigned at the beginning. Okay, you'll see this a lot in social settings. If you go to like a networking event or some Zoom call, you'll be talking about your product. Let's say you're a lawyer, like, yeah, I'm a lawyer, I help corporations, merge with other companies or whatever. Think about what it is that you do, and you're talking to people. Automatically, people are gonna be like, "Oh yeah, that's awesome, man," or "I know a guy." And the thing I hear a lot is, "Oh, let's exchange business cards," and it's fake. Not all of it's fake, but a lot of it is just bluster and just it's just spurious activity, which means that it's not legitimate. It's false. People are just saying that for either it could be attention, or it could be they want to make you feel good, but they don't actually like the product. They just want to, please you. That's a very human thing, to just I want to please these people. But a lot of people fall into traps because you can go to an event thinking, oh yeah, everyone liked my stuff, I got a lot of leads. No, you got a lot of misleads. Okay, you got people that are not gonna buy you money. You'll see as you go to events how many people, the ratio of how many people display interest versus who actually end up sending you money that to put into Wells Fargo, Bank of America. There's a juxtaposition there. Very few people are going to open up their wallets for what you have, because you have to go through a lot of obstacles. Like, okay, do we fit with them, or they're thinking, can I afford it, or is it something that you can do? Is that in your wheelhouse? All those different things that come into mind. How fast is it going to be, or can we what's your timetable for things? How do we communicate? What do you value? Other competitors, like things like that. That's why it can be so hard to get to the cash, and it takes a while. But it doesn't always have to be that way. If someone really needs something, this is a video I plan on making in the future, is evaluating if the need that somebody has, is it an itch or is it a burn? If it's an itch, it's gonna take forever to get them to pay. But if it's a burn, like I need help now, they're more likely to give you money within a week. I've seen, if you are really good at selling, you can get money from people within 3 days. It's not about the money, it's about helping people, but obviously you need to get paid. And so to me, I do want to get paid. I don't want to lie and say I don't, but it's of secondary importance to helping people. So helping people is more important than getting paid. And so I say that to say is that when you're at networking events talking to people, understand that a lot of people are going to waste your time and just be nice to you. Don't mistake courtesy for consent, and don't mistake courtesy for coin sent, meaning that don't mistake someone being nice to, oh hey, I want to open my wallet to you. Most people are not serious, and they're just saying it to make you feel good. And also, this is my next point. There is a verse in the Bible that talks about how the danger of this and how insidious this culture of consent can be. In Proverbs, it says, hope deferred makes the heart sick. Okay, so when people are like, oh yeah, let's exchange business cards, I know a lady who needs your help, or I was just talking to a guy last week, and I was thinking of you, and I don't think people try to do it on purpose to get your hopes up, but I do think that it can end up hurting you in the long run when you get your hopes up, really, for anything. You're just like, man, this person said they were going to call me. They said they were interested, and you call, and this is why you don't chase, because you end up wasting a bunch of time and you get nothing in return. I made a video, this past week about that, how last Saturday, where it was just like, chasing is one of those things that's hard but doesn't give much of a return. You can spend a lot of time chasing. I heard about a guy called like 1,000 people and got 3 people to come back. It's like a 0.003% of the people he called back. 997 people said no, like don't chase. And I plan to make another video about this in the future. Don't chase, replays. But anyways, don't waste your time mistaking courtesy for consent. It's one of those things that I wish somebody had told me when I was younger. Don't mistake courtesy for consent. Just because someone's nice doesn't mean they're going to open their wallets for you. Don't mistake courtesy for consent. Don't mistake courtesy for coin cent. It's not money in the bank if you've got somebody saying thanks, giving thanks for what you're doing, okay? It's a lot of waste of time, and you would think I wish people would just be more upfront and be like, I'm not interested, instead of being like, oh yeah, tell me more. They're just doing it because they don't want to make you mad. People want to make each other happy too much, I think, to a fault. And so, yeah, a lot of that interest is feigned, meaning FEIGNED, or it's spurious. It's just illegitimate. It's a fraudulent desire on what you have, and you don't want that. One thing I've learned tacitly is just that when people are truly interested, they'll ask questions. And if someone's truly interested, they will meet with you that day. When you get that delayed, oh, I can't make it today, or let's do next week, a lot of it is just like, it's not real. That's just my personal experience. I've seen people like, I'll meet you today, or, I'll meet you. It'll be within a week. It won't be, 3 weeks from now. I was talking with a guy like 2 weeks ago, and he was like, oh, let's meet at the beginning of November. So we'll see. I may talk about this on the next video. Is that we talked about 2 weeks ago. He said he had a bunch of meetings, and then he was gone for a week in Denver, and then he'd be back first week of November. And also, too, guys, charge money to meet with people. I'm charging $100 to meet with folks. I've done a lot of free ones, and I'm like, why am I giving valuable information for free? So I've started to do. I'm charging $100 to meet with people. You have to get out of the comfort of your home, the comfort and convenience of like your workspace. And remember, you're giving up time to go see these people. Charge for it, and then charge something that people are going to respect, and something that you want. I want $100. I probably should the politically correct amount to charge would be 50, but I'm charging 100 because you got to value yourself and value your time. If you live to be 100 years old, you only have 876,000 hours on the whole planet. I'm giving somebody an hour, so give me $100. And just tell, as long as you're upfront about it, you're good. But yeah, so lastly, on to our surprise is things are not happening to you, things are happening because of you. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. As you look around, as you ponder your life, you're probably thinking about where are all these things happening. They're not happening to you, they're happening because of you. Okay, because of what's going on inside of you and outside of you and how you're interpreting things. Things are happening as a result of what you put into it. That's a very cool and deep and insightful and incisive quote. It's not happening to you, it's happening because of you. Okay, that'll make you see life differently. Perspective brings life. So hopefully you got some value from this video, but remember, don't mistake courtesy for consent. Just because someone's being nice doesn't mean they're trying to give you money. Don't mistake courtesy for consent. Don't mistake courtesy for coin cent. Don't mistake people being nice to giving you cash, okay? Peace. Have a good Sunday.